Look at this. 2 night streams in 2 days. What a treat. What a treat. How are we doing, guys? Good to see you. We're back. We're here. We're going to finish off this fucking game tonight. I'm going away on holidays tomorrow, and I don't want to have this game just lingering over my head. So we're going to smash it out tonight. We've got a little bit left. We're on the last chapter, and then we'll have the end game stuff. I don't know how it ends. I don't know anything about it. And because I want to get it done tonight, if we get stuck, and if I'm getting frustrated, I'm just going to look it up and we're just going to get through it. I'm like at the point now where I'm like, I just want to get it done. I have a couple of cheeky chockies. I didn't have any last night, so got some for tonight. But yeah, so pumped. Tomorrow morning, leaving about 8 a.m. and picking up my parents, meeting the in-laws at the airport, and then going to Queensland for a week. But I'm fucking pumped. I forgot to talk about it yesterday. We'll talk about it now. We had two days to talk about shit. Guys seen K-pop Demon Hunters? I've been talking about it like every day with everyone. Probably weird to have like a 35-year-old be talking about it, but it was just done. It was like the movie, catchy, fun.
Slasher Radio.
Yo, dude, 7
going
months.
for 7 months. Oi, I can't.
Oi, I can't. How are you doing, man? Thank you so much for the sub, dude. I appreciate you, man. Hope you've been doing well. Hope your weekend was good. Hope everything's gone well. Oi, I can't. I appreciate you, man. Thank you I appreciate the resub. I reckon you guys, whoever likes playing and whoever likes horror the most, would have so much fun playing this game in the Discord with white people hanging out. I have pooped in my pants many a time. You should check out the clips. Let me get you some. Let me get you the clip. Let me get you the clip from last night. Copy link. We're in the last chapter at the moment, and we're like right with some creepy shit. But yeah, watch that clip. It got me good yesterday. It got me real good. Pooped pants. I haven't done that for like 3 months. I'm an adult. Hey, how you doing, Will? When did you change your name, Nano? And so if you didn't have the mod sword next to your name, I'm like, who the fuck is this cunt? Nice. I would have been like, I've been by for a while. Yeah. Oh, it's completely understandable. I knew your name was William. But I just would have, if you didn't have the mod sword, I would have been like, huh? But straight away I knew, because I'm smart. The mouse spaz out. Dude, it fucking got me so good. I'm like, oh, she's there. Like, it's her back. How is she going to get me? Unless she turns around, I'll get creeped out or whatever. I was not expecting a second being in that room. And he got me good. Got me real good. But how are you doing, Will? Do you want to be Will? You don't want to be Nano anymore? But yeah, I'm heading away tomorrow. I'm fucking don't care really. That is fair. I'll probably call you William because then I can just read it, or Will. I feel like we don't have any Wills in chat. Yeah, I'm so excited to get away. It's been cold. It's been a beautiful winter in Melbourne, but it's been cold. I'm excited to get away and just have some really warm weather for a week. I just changed everything to my name, email, and all. Fair enough. And look, it makes more sense on a business side of things. Like my main emails, my 2 emails, my one that I use every day. I got a lot of emails, but my main 2, one is just my name, like my full name at email. And the other one is just my first name at my business I work for. I'm not a dick online. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. People can call you out. They can be like, this William cunt. What's a viewer card? All right, that's just everything that you've said in chat. Interesting. I'm using a new I'm using a new chatbot that I've had halfway through setting up, and it's I'm just getting used to it. Is that true? The email address or the fact that I can see all of your like previous conversations in my chat? Sexy Kent 69 at Gmail. Don't you're not meant to dox me like that. It's not. It's definitely not my actual email address. Don't try it though. I don't know what's happening. I tried to open my Discord before. It's not working. Maybe I'll see if that's available and that can become my new business one. Oh, so where can we email you about like business opportunities? Like, oh yeah, sexy_Kent 69 at Gmail. Like, I'd get even less offers. I get even less offers for doing like sponsored stuff and getting codes for games and all that. I do get my Twitch one. I'm always getting emails about different games to try, codes and all that sort of stuff. I might get more of the wrong type of games though. Like, what's the games? The Fratuni? What's the word called? Can't remember what it is. Aren't got stuck in the video game. And I don't think we'd want to be doing that, especially not on stream. It's in a game where you go to a party where the objective is to get laid. Is that the best you got? There's some fucking games on oh, it's 15% off at the moment. Oh, I can't DM you. My Discord's not working. Maybe I might have to get this game. This game looks fun. Woo! Social game and it's hilarious. Peen and titties everywhere. You probably get offers for that one. I probably get offers for. I just literally just typed in hentai into That's a butthole. I was gonna send you. I don't think we need to send anyone any of that stuff. BDSM Hitler game that beats that. What? Is it like? Does Hitler like you get to torture Hitler with BDSM shit, or is it like a serious like get Hitler laid kinky version? Okay. That sounds alright. I'd play that. That'd be encouraged. Sticking like pineapples up his ass and stuff like little Nicky is encouraged. Fuck, maybe. Yeah, no, if you're like, it goes in 2 steps. Like, all right, you got Hitler. It's like, play a game about Hitler. Play a game when you're punishing Hitler. It's like, ooh. It's like, but he likes us. Like, it goes. It comes and goes, like Hitler did. I'd play it if he didn't enjoy it. Kind of like, yeah, Little Nicky when he gets the pineapple. He's in like the schoolgirl, the maid outfit, the schoolgirl outfit, and he gets the pineapple. Good fun. I got baby vomit all over this t-shirt. I put it on and I'm like, all right. I put it on. I'm like, yep, sweet. I'll wear this. Like, but it'd be fine. And then I was feeding her, and she I was feeding her with the bottle. She sat up and she just goes, bleh, and it just literally goes from one side of my shirt all the way down to the other. I'm like, 90% of my shit had baby vomit on it now. It's whatever. It is what it is. We move on. And I'll wear it. I'll wear it like a couple of days, and then I'll put it in the wash, and it'll be fine. We'll move on. All right, should we get into this game? Who's ready to get? That was my microphone. Ready to get scared? I think I know what I got to do. So we're gonna go do it. Where's the storage room? All right, ready to deal with shit flashing like this? Makes it so much less scary, doesn't it? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Already. I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Ugh. This game has got me good so many times. Like, it holds the horror off just enough. Oh. Oh, how are we doing? Anyone else's? that's his heart fucking racing. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, my heart. I just want to get this finished. The camera flash just makes it. Dude, there's so much fucking creepy shit in this game, dude. It's so good. In the worst way possible. Fuck. But there's gonna be something in this. Oh. My god. Jesus. Fuck. Oh, this game, it's... Oh, hello. Do I need a key? I don't know what I gotta do.
Hello there.
Fuck! I think I've got to open the right ones. Oh, Jesus. This game's gonna get me. If I don't have a heart attack playing this, I'm never gonna have a heart attack in my life. Ooh. Interesting. How did I... Or that was the wrong way to go. No, how you doing, dude? Seriously, fuck this game. Yeah, Pringle, and I just keep dying. How you doing, dude? Oh my god. How is it determined that you get stabbed? I don't get it. I don't know. I have a feeling I need to like maybe flash it with my camera as it gets closer. Oh, what? Maybe that determines it. Alright. Oh, hello. Back at this house. Honestly, don't know. Like, I'm a bit confused. Or what? Okay, ended up back at the start. I think I just ended up in the wrong room. Can't go in there. left. Yeah, I'm a bit confused in some of this. I think it's like, it's just a maze. I'll just need to figure out how to stop it from attacking me, because it just seems... Seems a bit ridiculous, doesn't it? Oh, I think that might be telling me... Wait. Oh. I wonder... Oh, I don't know, guys. Fuck. I don't know what it... Guess the only advice I have is don't die. Oh, man, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm fucking so confused. This game, so the game for the most part is pretty awesome. There's just some parts that you're like, alright, like... I get it. Like... You want to be all like scary and stuff, but it's like... There's just, sometimes there's just no help whatsoever. Yeah, and it's... Look, I don't mind it when it... Like... I was having a chat about it yesterday, like... If you're gonna be scary, like... Cool, be scary. But make it enjoyable. Like, make it... Like, sorry. So make it enjoyable. Game's enjoyable, but there's been way too many times. Oh fuck. He's there again. Where I've just been walking around like this. If your player base is just walking around in circles like this, something's not quite right with your game, like, and how playable it is. You know? Been hearing you snap photos non-stop and wonder what the fuck is going on. Oh, because I can't see some things. And, like, I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind having to do that to look, but if you get into a point in the game where you're just literally doing circles because... Oh, that's cool. Like, yeah, I don't mind. The game loses points in how so, like, oh yeah, whatever. Can't play games like this. Man, I got the gamer sweats going. I was going straight to fucking the airport tomorrow without shit. I was gonna get up, get dressed, and go to the airport. But I might need to have a quick shower. Yeah, heading up to Queensland tomorrow, dude. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Get away from the cool Melbourne weather, have a little bit warmer. Where I moved something. Was downstairs. Yeah, we'll definitely have a good time, I reckon. It's gonna be beautiful. All right, actually, this door. Ah. see those jackets I'm thinking he forgot to search them, fucking Tarkov. Have you been... You ready for 1.0? We need a rusty key. Game is in a good state. I've heard mixed thoughts on it. But I think my whole thing is if you're having a good time and you think it's in a good state, then fuck yeah, like just you play it and you enjoy it for yourself. So many people these days, I feel like just listen to what every fucking streamer has to say and makes their mind up from that, not how they feel the game. You know? Could do with seasons that change up the quest lines. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. They're gonna have to. Sick of people saying follow the leader with... Yeah, 100%. You play... Look... I stopped playing the game because I didn't like... what am I meant to do here? Because I didn't like what they did with their... Sorry, I'm distracted trying to figure out what I gotta do. I didn't like what they did with their Unheard edition and all that sort of shit. That looks... cool. I think it was a bit scummy, but that was my opinion. People have obviously don't care anymore and they're doing what they're doing. Be good if I could get it in here. Cool. Oh, great mechanics. Come on. Fuck, are you kidding me? Cool. All right. Fucking on a stupid fucking thing. That was terrible. Oh, you got the saving thing. That was fucking dreadful. Yeah. I think I agree with the seasons things. I still think they have a lot to fix up in their game. But 90% of people's, oh, I like the game or I don't like the game are because of what other people are saying. Either on YouTube or on Twitch. And fucking, they're making everyone else's minds up for them. Like, if you're having a good time, I thought the game was pretty good, but I didn't play it enough to get into all the other shit, so. Yeah, but I've been playing this game for like over 10 hours now, so. I kind of got a bit more of an understanding. He's still standing there. Keep going. No, but so like I like how you're enjoying the game because you enjoy the game. How you doing, Nanu? Ooh. Oh. Still coughing, but overall alright. How goes it? Yeah, I reckon how many times have I shit myself this stream? Once or twice? Alright, I gotta go around. I'm doing good though. I'm somewhat impressed and enjoying this game. Somewhat just very annoyed. It's taking happy pills. And now again, I'm at this point Doesn't give you much direction. Like, I just got back into the house and I'm like, well, what do I fucking do now? Because I got milk, I got a bunch of paintings. Alright, so maybe follow these scratches. Walking around with milk and paintings. Yeah, 100%. Got 5. I think there's... Wait, did that last one? Okay. Alright, so I guess I gotta wait for this to fill up. Like, what? There's nothing in this game that gave me a hint to go to the fucking washroom. Like, I'm just walking around just checking shit. Alright, jump in the bath, I guess? Whoa. I'm really curious now what happens after we finish the 3 chapters. guess we're having a bath together. Yeah, the character's crazy. He just jumped in the fucking bath. Knowing for goddamn well it wasn't going to end well. I think this might be the end of the chapter. Jesus. I've got red stream up. I don't think I could handle if I had a fart roulette like that.
Lucy! Supper's ready. Come on up.
Poor Lucy.
Lucy?
Lucy. Luke.
Why would she do that? She loved Pico.
I don't know. She's never done anything like it. I think we should see a professional.
So, there's no pause in this game, by the way. The fact that I just walked around and happened to end up in that bathroom, like there wasn't really much of a sign for it. I think there's subtle stuff around that's like helping.
Diagnostic. She could be in danger.
But yeah, my biggest gripe is just that. Just how easily lost you can get in this game.
But who the hell prescribes syringes for a child? Couldn't they just give us pills like everyone else? How can a child trust a parent that thrusts needles up their arms? This new doctor clearly doesn't know anything about parenting.
I doubt it. But it's probably good for him.
I don't want their help anymore. She's only been worsening ever since we went to these doctors. Imaginary friends and all these weird behaviors. She doesn't even call me mom anymore.
He doesn't even go
They're
here.
just trying to help. It's not their fault. Even before we sought their help, she had problems. She killed Pico for fuck's sake.
Oh, jeez.
Don't you remember?
So I'm guessing she's died in the bathtub? Oh good, I'm jumping in again. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. This is where like the like scary movie gets its thing to them. It's like they jump in the bath, it's like, why are you in the bath? It's like, oh, I thought it might have done something. Nice. The light's flickering or my guy blinking? Oh.
What are you doing in there? Unlock the door, please. Lucy? Are you okay? Open the door now!
Those knocks sounds like Adski's 10G knocks.
If she locks herself in there, she won't open!
Lucy, open that door now. Lucy, open that goddamn door now!
Rips a draw. Oh. Yep. Fair enough. Pride. There's something else in here. Oh, her jaw. Lucy's chapter's done. A gruesome end. It sure was. Do we have the lights back now? I can't see anything. Still don't know what this is. Can I pour milk on it? Swear I picked up another one. Unless it didn't count because I died. Probably. Ah, fuck it. That's what would have happened. So. Alright, we got... Watch this. Where is that? A whole fucking lab? No, that's the hospital. Turn the lights back on so it's not as scary when it's not dark. Where to next? I think I've got to go up to the... Oh, the Omega key. Where was the Omega? Yep. Know where that was. This is how I walk around the house. I make sure all my lights are on so I don't get spooked. Pretty sure this is the Omega key in here, right? The cryptic handle. Oh, alright, yep. I think I know where that goes. I only got one piece of the mirror mask. I don't know what it is. I just know I've only got one piece of it. Fucking hell, I scared myself with that. I looked the wrong way. The camera is like a really neat. This, I think. The camera is a really neat thing. Ooh. We got the 3 things on there. We went the complete wrong way, but that's fine. Where's Alright, I'm trying to think. Silly door trying to slam on me as I walk through it. I don't know where it is. I don't think it's in the attic. Where would it be? Fuck. I feel like it's in the basement. Probably in the basement. Yeah, turn the light on. Where do we think it would be though? Alright, you go and get shut. You're just in my way now. Found it. I'm really, really curious now. How much longer's left? Because we've done the 3 chapters. Does anyone have a... The hospital's under the house? Does anyone want to have a quick suss of how long's left? Dwayne Anderson, wait. I'm Dwayne, aren't I? Estimated start date 1952. Why? I feel like I need a sledgehammer or something. I have no idea, chat. I think I'm oh yeah, it's getting poisoned. Getting gassy in this room. I probably need the sledgehammer though. What? Where's all my key items? Where was all my key items and everything? All right, there we are. We're good. We're back. I'm gonna take a sledgehammer with me. All right, let's go with the camera in there. That there. And then we'll put... All right. See if I can go down there with the sledgehammer. I might need to pee in a sec. It's just weird that again there was no information or anything. It was just like, let's jump down here. Wait, where's my My sledgehammer's gone. My sledgehammer's gone. What am I meant to do now? Like that. Alright, we got out. We figured it out. Good job. There we go. Come on. All right. Getting through it. All right, we've kind of figuring it out. Gonna fit. You know what would be really nice in this game? A torch. We made some progress. Yeah, I'm like, watching this, I'm just so curious. Wait, we're back in the house? And there's, footsteps? Alright, let me just... Did that save it there? I really need to pee. Oh, and it's gone. There's so many, I feel like there's so many different dimensions of this game. Another piece of the mask. All right, let me save. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna quickly just go to the toilet. I'm going to the main menu so nothing happens while I'm gone, just because you can't actually pause the game. So I'll leave it. That way I don't die or something stupid happens and I miss it. I'll be back in like, give us a couple minutes. video of that last video, and that thing opened up. So I got to go through. I just got to make sure all the videos open up. Yo, Lay, how you doing, dude? And I feel like I'm missing at least one more videotape. How you doing? Right, so let's see what they all are. I gotta make sure that these all work. Right, so because that last tape opened up that Omega room. So let's see what this does. I'm just trying to figure out the end of this game. Lay. Alright, so climbing through something. And I gotta figure out where the rest of the tapes are as well. I mean the last tape. There's a vault. Cheering for you, pal. Hey, Sarah, good to see you again, dude. How's your game in last night? Right, so let's see if that did something. I feel like I honestly don't think I'm paying enough attention to this game in some aspects. And like, how do I get this key? Right, I need this key. Oh, that might actually be a part of that mirror mask. Would you like this doll? I don't know what the fuck that is. Wuchang progress. Killed a boss and reached the snowy city. And what? Found out about the couple of NPC quests. Nice. Did that not do anything? Alright, let's try the next one. Hey, Lay, did you watch K-pop and Demon Hunters? I feel like that was right up your alley. I'm like telling everyone to watch it. So we did that one, right? That was the downstairs thing, yeah? Yep. We've done that. It's making a little more sense now. But we did prison. Right, Bride. I've got milk in. I got milk in my pockets. I don't know what to do with it. When did you think I was fishing for a raid last night? I shouted you out because my starting soon screen could hear your stream and I couldn't realize. I didn't realize for 5 minutes. Nah, that's fair. Alright, we just did that. Wait, how? We've only got 2 pieces of the mask. We've only done those 2. Actually, we'll double check. I'm wondering if it's like permanently starts quests or if it's something that I need to actively do each time. Like you can only have one active at a time. The locked doors. And the paintings. Wait, was that the downstairs? All right, so we found all the paintings. That's fine. But I don't know where to take them. I'm gonna start fucking Googling this. Nah, I don't expect that. Sorry, I didn't think that. I saw Lay was on last night, so I gave her a raid. Oh. What? Oh, that's so sick.
Good day, everyone. Today there's no special. Sorry. Today there's only one thing with a discount. Beers. Yeah, beers are the only things with a special price today. Not
We made progress.
not the soups, not the tomatoes. Nothing but beer. It's a beautiful evening. The grocery store is the place to be right now. We've got all your needs for food, especially drinks covered.
Jesus.
But
That's time for a party, eh?
it would be nice, wouldn't it? It would fill that void in your soul, wouldn't it? Yes. Buy some beers. Yeah, that's a good idea. Get some beers. It's cheap today, so there's no reason not to. Get a 6-pack. Maybe
I'm just getting fucking. I'm getting 5
evening.
cases.
One for later tonight. since there's a special price. Maybe
We all hear this voice in the supermarket.
for the morning too. 3 packs, right? 4. You know you want, need more beers, Twain.
Jump in the couch. So I'm starting to feel like this movie. Oh, let's drink. This game's set in like the 70s. I had to take the bins out before. That's fucking
All right,
scary
Sarah,
as.
it's time for bed now.
One of
Daddy?
one of our neighbors.
I want a story.
Oh, one of our neighbors is
I
weird as and always out
be
working on
great
their
if
car.
you told her a bedtime story, Twain.
There's been a time where we were driving home and they're just
Been a
walking
while.
around in their fucking dressing gowns, and they were outside before.
Daddy?
Are you just going to ignore her? Always ignoring us, glued to your fucking beers. You don't talk, you don't sleep in the bedroom, you don't get out at all, you just don't care, do you? Why don't you just leave?
Mom.
Mama.
Why aren't you like that, Twain? Talk to me. You used to be so good to us.
Is how many beers I had. Every sip is how many beers I had on Friday night, and then times it by 10. Oh, hello. Let me keep drinking. Oh. I had no idea what that was. What that was. Alright, where to now? Oh no. That better have saved. Fatal error. My immersion. Yeah, look, that was the heart attack that you have when you're actually in this situation. You're walking around and you're like, scary as a fatal error. Fatal error. I hope that saved straight after that. Surely. Surely after we got that piece of the mirror mask. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Good day, everyone. Today there's no
Can I do like an auto?
Sorry. Today, there's only one thing with a discount. Beers. Yeah, beers are the only things with a special price today. Not the cheese, not the soups, there's a special price. Maybe get 1 or 2 beers from morning to 3 packs, right? 4. You know you want, need more beers, Dwayne.
I've got all the beers. Like checking this shit on my phone because like checking my messages and stuff because I've literally just did this. Alright, drink. So I think I've got 3 bits of the mirror mask. I need, is it 6, 7? I think I counted.
All right, Sarah, it's time for bed now.
Daddy? I want a story.
I think it would be great if you told her a bedtime story, Twain. It's been a while.
I don't think I could ever get this like this with having a child.
Daddy?
I love my child so
Are
much.
you just going to ignore her?
She's my background on my phone.
Always ignoring us, glued to your fucking
Was
beers.
it 5? Was it,
You don't
by the way,
talk,
it was a
you don't sleep in the
5
bedroom, you don't get out at
5
all, you
months
just
yesterday.
don't care, do you?
5 months. Went by so quick.
Why don't you just leave?
Mom.
Who was I lurking before that ended their stream?
Why aren't you like that, Twain? Talk to me. You used to be so good to us.
I'm missing one more videotape as well. I'm pretty sure videotapes equal masks. This is how we're getting this shit. Alright, let's hope we don't get another fucking fatal error. And have to do all that again. Fuck, what's happening with this game? Alright, the room was... Pretty sure it's 7. I keep thinking that's a record. And we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Curious how we end the game. Alright, let's watch this one. So we've done... That's the one we just did, right? Yeah, so that's a shopping mall one. So I'm wondering if they're not lined up right for some reason. Like maybe I've got a bug. Because this is the one I just did, but that's not the one VHS I just put in. So. See if... Curious what to do with that. Excuse you. So that will blast. Which is what we just did, so we don't. I'm curious if it does it again. Or we just play music now. Yeah, alright, looks like it's just playing music. Because the other one I was looking at looked like it went upstairs from here. Okay. Why is that now working? What? I'm so confused. I have a feeling something's not quite working here. We had another ladder, yeah? Pretty sure it's in the storage room. Yeah, something doesn't seem right. Like, why is this now working? Like, I've tried this before. And then I'm like, maybe it was the video, but that was the wrong video, which doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. And I'm missing a video. Is someone in chat have a second to find out where the 7th video cassette, the VHS is? The 7th VHS. You don't give a fuck, accept. I'm so confused with this. Yeah, if anyone in chat's hanging out and has a second to just like search that up for me.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Fuck you, Atsky. Where the 7th VHS tape is. I've got 6 of them, but I don't know where the 7th one would be. Thank you for the bidizo, Adsky. I'm slowly getting through all these parts, which is good. I'm missing one VHS video. I think it's, yeah, VHS. And I'm missing... three bits of the... one VHS and 3 bits of the mirror mask. I've got all of them but the last one. Even edited their vertical for you. Cheers, man. Yeah, see, that was the one I just did. Something's not quite lined up with this. I'm just trying to see what it was, because definitely don't. And I need a key as well. I've finished all the parts now. I'm just trying to finish off the last little bit of the game. Like, get all these mirror masks. You have affliction. Yeah, that's not an order that I can see to the tapes. Alright, would you like me to read them out? I'm just like having a look around to see if there's anything. Because I think we're still 3 short. 2, 3. Why do I feel like that one will open it up? Alright, let me just head back down. Alright, so I've got affliction, prison, pride, indifference, negligence, and greed. Greed's in the VCR player. Yes, I'm missing addiction.
Oh, shit! Make way for the Raiders! Let them in! Let them in!
Yo, Trekkie!
Open this fucking
What the fuck are you doing?
Let's go!
Can I please get a shout out for this legend over here, track
Grab
number
yourself a
7.
tea
How
bag
was
and
stream,
get a
man?
party hat from the party hat drawer, cause it's party
Open
time.
this fucking pit. Why did my shout out not work? I've got my bot open, I'm pretty sure. Sexiest bald man on Twitch. Dude, how was stream? What did you get up to this evening? Are you doing Last Epoch again? Guys, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid, dudes. I'm here playing some horror games, shitting my little grey pants. I got one more VHS tape to find. I've got 3 more bits of a mask to find, and then finishing the game before I go away tomorrow. Exact location. Yeah, give me the exact location. Send it, mate. We'll find it. Looking for addiction. Or give me like location in the basement, not quite to the TV. Fuck. Want to see me shit my pants? Many a times. And if you've come in with that raid, well, if you were here before the raid, I've lost track of what I was doing. If you were here before the raid and you haven't followed track, do yourself a favor, go follow track number 7. Absolute leg ends. Amazing human being. You'll enjoy it. Enjoy your time over there. And if you are fresh here, like Letty, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. My name is MechaSpyro. I'm a variety caster from Melbourne, Australia. And I play lots of horror games. I play a few horror games. I play somewhat a decent amount of horror games. Nailed it. First try. Didn't even need help. This game here, it's fuck off. Is very good, but it's missing like a couple of yeah. Wait, which one was that one? Was that the one from today or yesterday, Atsuki? It's missing a couple of, like, I enjoy games that are very like broad, but they gamify the game, you know? So you go around, you look for things, but it kind of directs you. This, I've been lost more times than a lot of other games a lot of other games that I've, like a lot of other horror games or just games in general. Like, you get lost. It's like, all right, it's a part of it. Like, you're just exploring. The amount of times I've done fucking circles because I just don't know what's going on. I'm just like, you got to gamify it that little bit more because it's a game. They have more direction. What's the best horror game you've played? Best game number one, Hundy P. Best horror game. Fuck. I'm trying to go off the top of my head. The Beast Inside was really good for like an indie game. It's fucking scary. It really just threw me for loops. Outlast was fucking awesome. Fucking hell. Leave me alone. I'm trying to talk to chat. What else was there? I'm trying to think what I've played, man, off the top of my head. I'm blanking on all the games that I've played. Addiction. I think this game's bugged out though. So you're meant to put a tape in here and it's meant to unlock something in the house to find these parts. But I'm putting a tape in and it's not unlocking the part that it should be unlocking. I think made like a hunt. Okay, so that looks like Pokemon Snap. That's pretty scary. Pretty scary. Oh man, you know, I've just blanked on. I'm just blanking on games, man. I'm honestly just blanking on games off the top of my head. Looking for a better horror game than Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation was pretty fucking good. Was that in here? Yeah, there's no bed. That one worked. What? Have you played Outlast before? So good. It's in my top 20 games of all time. Look, this game is fucking up there.
Why, hello there, chap. I've been waiting for you for quite some time now. You're my friend, aren't you? Care to share a drink with me? What a look you have! Are you tired somehow? I getcha. It's hard to rest in this place, isn't it? Yes, I know. I've been here for quite some time, you know, and I'm glad you came along. But hey, we're here to talk about you, right?
Grab the glass. I'm trying. Oh, wait, the glass.
And talk to me.
It was the glass, not the thing.
Don't you?
Unless it's lame.
Understand.
Just locks you in a maze with a few mechanics for the whole game.
Up, hasn't it? Do you even know your own name, old friend?
Oh, you're thinking of Outlast Trials.
There's no mystery here, but I can see that you are wondering if this is real after all.
Have you played Outlast, like the video, like the actual,
this might
like Outlast 1 and 2?
That it is very real. In fact, one might say that this is the first time you're facing reality. No,
I played the first one back in the day.
I'm on your side, Dwayne. We've been friends for so long.
I didn't find.
Who am I? You've always been like this, haven't you?
No. Resident Evil 2 remake was scary as fuck. Resident Evil 7 and 8 was scary as fuck.
Dwayne, listen to me.
Okay, fair enough.
The real question isn't who am I,
but who are you? Phobia.
Dwayne, but that is nothing but a name, my friend. I'm not asking about a name. I'm asking about who you are. Now, Dwayne, shush a little bit and take a sip. Remember, you and me, we go a long way. I'm on your side. Why don't we take a little sip to our friendship? If you want me to help you, I've got to know something. Are you a fucking murderer? No? Well, what could be the reason behind all that drinking and drugging then? What's up with you? Oh.
Sorry, I'm just trying to listen to this guy. What this guy's saying.
Seeing things you say? Things,
yeah.
Things like that? Don't you worry, my friend. Just take a sip, and everything's gonna be back to normal. Go ahead. Drink a little of this wonderful poison.
It's the dad.
It'll do you real
it's the dad. Yeah, he's an alcoholic.
I would advise you to take that drink now, my friend.
I've taken a sip.
Cheers.
I think.
See, ain't that sweet?
I'd recommend this,
Always
Chucky.
rely on this to get you back on track,
It's
don't you?
like scary as fuck.
You remember the course.
Just be aware that you might need to look up some stuff here and there.
Ominously bringing relief.
Unless you've got people in chat helping you out.
Come on, take another sip. You know you want it.
Cheers.
Yeah, he loves a baby.
And another sip.
This is what Track's streaming. This is what his brain says to him. Track, you just have another sip. Have another beer. Was good until it became a speed run after one playthrough. Yeah, okay.
Now, Dwayne, will you fucking tell me who you are?
Because not quick enough. Dog shit. Oh, really? Oh. There we go. Oh, my heart rate in this game. I would love to know what it was like. What beers are you drinking? Oh, and the bed's back. Alright, I need 2 more. But I can't figure out how to do them. Door just shut behind me. Alright, yeah. Jack, 100% check this game out. It's creepy as hell. It's good story, creepy as hell. It's just, like, I would give it, if I was rating it, probably in like the 90s, there's just literally like the way that they've missed out on like just gamifying a couple of things to make it not easier, but get you more immersed in the story, right? Like something changes in the house, but I think there's like small like things that might tip you off. I guess if you're getting really immersed, it might be a bit different. But when you're streaming and you're chatting, and if you miss anything, you kind of just, you have no idea what the fuck's going on. Like, it's just missing a couple of things to indicate it, but it is very good. I don't know why I've got cow's milk in my key items. Like, creepy as fuck, dude. Good sound effects. So what is that? That is creeping down a drain, maybe?
Now look, Buster. Let's have an understanding. Now what? Brother, what a way to run a railroad. Now, as I was saying...
No worries, man. Get yourself a feed. Appreciate you, dude. Mwah. Yeah. Nice. I don't know where this one is. Alright. What is that? It looks like it could be in the bathroom. Let me have a look. Where is that? We haven't seen this. I'm trying to think where that would be. I don't know. Alright, let's go figure this fucking thing out. Because then I really want to finish it so I can... yeah, I need 2 more, I think. So I need to figure out how to get into this one, which is a door of some sort. But I don't know where it is. Fuck. Good thing about this game, or interesting thing about this game, is if you in the dark too much, you start losing your you've got an insanity meter. Yeah. Which is down the bottom left. You'll see a little white skull, which reminds me, I need to have some pills. So the longer you're like in the dark or something, the scarier it gets. We've done that. But yeah, so now I'm just like walking around just hoping that I'll find what I need to find at some point. Fuck off. That's another thing. If you've got pills in your hand and you don't grab that, then you accidentally eat them all. So we've done that. Where else would it be? Where do you have any idea for this one, Will? There's 2 things that I can't figure out and find. I don't think it's up the attic either. The attic was... drain hole like a sewer pipe. Yeah, but... I don't know where that would be. Unless it's already done? But there's no way of knowing. Just no way of knowing, chat. Sounds like it's behind me, which is annoying. Like, can you... Well, if you've got it up, this is what I mean. Like, the idea is great. Like, the idea is fucking amazing. The execution just misses out. Just very frustrating. So frustrating. Gonna have to go through and... I'm just gonna have to go around and search the whole house until I find what I need to, I guess. The prison is what we did. That was the downstairs. The dark one downstairs, the lights. But we watched that before. And then we didn't go explore the house because I'm like, oh, I've already done it. Let's just make sure, like, I don't even know if I need to do anything. But yeah, if you can give me a hand, we'll get through this. I kind of just want to finish it. I have been going for 2.5 hours. I still got a bit. But, I could probably go for another, like, half hour or so, but I just want to get it done. Wait. Fucking hell. Alright. I am... Actually, there's one spot I want to check quickly. From that first one, Affliction. You got 6 paintings? I do have 6 paintings. What do I need to do with the 6 paintings? Take all the strange frames with you over to the stairs that go up to the kitchen stairway. And before going onto the stairs, move over to the wall to the right of the bottom of the stairs in the basement. There are marks on the wall where some frames should go. Open up your inventory. Alright. That looks like it would have been something. So where? Take all the strange frames to the stairs that go up to the kitchen. Oh, yeah, no, I know that that's the other stairs. These stairs. Is this it? Right of the bottom of the stairs, there are marks on the wall where some frames should go. Does this look right? First stairs I was at. Okay. This is the kitchen. Oh, unless it's, yeah, the kitchen. Just see what I mean? Frustrations. It makes sense as there's a bunch of frames here. And then I just need the last one with the milk. I don't know why I've got milk. Oof. Yeah, he really like absolute alco, isn't he? Dwayne's a fucking druggy, alco. Just know just know what to do. We're not going to give you much, but just know. I don't think I need to watch the VHSs again, to be honest. I think I'm just overthinking it. Alright, last one. I've got milk. Oh, this sort of shit's just so cool and creepy. Anxiety, guilt, grief, suffering, depression, anxiety, sorry. Burn the paper! Fucking this is sick. I'm so torn on this game. What are they? Oh, they're walking into a giant mouth. Kind of feels like a Chains of Olympus sort of thing. I mean, I'm gonna need to figure out how to initiate endgame because fuck me, like it's it's not giving me anything. All right, time to row my boat. Row, row, row my boat gently through all this death. You being an addict over there, just watching TV. Giant apple? Buckets. Oh, I shot himself in. That's when I shot. So I shot myself in the head. Rotting apple. I wonder if it's like it hits a certain point and it unrots. No, I think it's just rotten now. So dark, so fucked up. So near perfect. It's all, I believe it's all his. Oh, nice. All his states of like grief and anger and everything. Am I stuck? Yeah, so these are all, I'm pretty sure throughout the game, like it's been all of his, yeah, just his deep, dark emotions. There's that stairwell.
Oh, Dwayne! Welcome to your domain! I was waiting for you impatiently. What? You tell me this isn't your domain? Nonsense! It's the fruit of your hard labor. Can't you see how everyone enjoys their time here? It's all thanks to you they have this newfound home. How fulfilled they all seem. Some of them might look a little lost, I concur, but what of it? They have a place to be for all of eternity. How delightful for them, courtesy of Dwayne Anderson. The dead will whisper tales.
I want to keep going, but I want to watch him.
Remembered forever. Now, up you go, chap. Go have a look at your masterpiece.
Yeah, so well, are you able to check what the milk is for? Like, if that's a part of, like, a quest that I've got to do? I think it is. Or else I wouldn't be able to pick it up. It's not like playing, like, Oblivion or something, or Skyrim, where you can collect everything. Oh, okay. Fuck, what's the last one I need to do then?
Explain this to me. Please talk to me. I love you, Dwayne. I want to help you. First the alcohol and now this? Who prescribed you this and why? I want to know so I can help you through it. Are you slowly going insane, Dwayne? Should we be worried? Because we are. Recently, you've been scaring everyone with your cold indifference. Are you thinking of leaving us?
I think the last one I need is affliction.
What do you want to run from so bad that you drug yourself every day? Do you want to die, Dwayne?
I could help you with that, you know. I'm only with you because you have money. It's probably blood money, but I don't care. I don't care about you. If you want to die, I'll happily oblige. Do you want a rope? Want me to kick the bucket? Life would be so much easier without your mopey face around, you delusional fuck. Want me to stab you with 7 knives? Want me to rip the jaw off your ugly face? How about I break both your legs and leave you to rot in a cellar? You're a disgrace. People despise you. I despise you. Your children despise you. You're horrifying. You should die. You know what? Forget it. I don't want to help you die. Do it yourself. I won't help you into release. Kill yourself by yourself alone. And go to hell where you belong!
Fair enough. That's one way to do it. Oh. Yeah, so I think the last one now. Fucking hell. Adski. Right, so the last one I need now is, I'm pretty sure it's Affliction. And can I go make hot jockey upstairs? Affliction D's nuts. Pants. Can you just whip them out for me then, please? But dad wasn't alcoholic or was dealing with schizophrenia. Oh, yeah, no, dealing with a lot of shit, man. What if you assume they're not already out? Oh, all right. Well, I haven't seen them today. Not very nice. He's on the hunt for an AI girlfriend. Definitely sniffed him. Not today. Press a red button. Get Lewis Taylor key. Press a red button. Get... Is that for the, Is that for a quest or the hot jockey, or is it for the last for Affliction? So dark in there. All right, I'll go downstairs. What? That wasn't meant to happen. Alright, crowbar. All right. Where's the red button? Just want this. I'm done now. I just want to get this finished. Yeah, I've got a lighter. Room with the mirror on the door.
Adsky91 asked me, tell Mecha in a crazy, unhinged way where the red button is add maniacal laughter after each sentence. Listen up, you limp dick lunatic. The red button is hiding right under your nose, probably near your sweaty armpit. Ha 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 ha. I hope you don't accidentally press it while pulling your pants back up after that disaster. You call pants pooping. Ha ha ha. Get ready for chaos, MechaSpyro, because that button's got more surprises than a puppet hole at a fisting party. Ha ha ha.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, there we are. Alright, and then I need to finish this game. Adsky, thanks for all the 10G stuff. I appreciate it, man. I'm like so focused on just finishing this fucking game. Red button. It's fun to try and scare you. Yeah, well, you're doing a good job at it. See a passage, but something is blocking the way. Yeah, the content's always great. Yeah, I assume as much. We'll find it. I think now we're here, we should be able to figure that part out. Like, the level designs are good. It's when you're in the house, the lack of direction's like what it's missing. Like, there's literally, yeah. The lack of direction in the house is what it's missing. All these, like, levels and stuff. Good horror games put you in a direction, maybe mazes, a lot of good puzzles. The stuff where you're just worming around doing circles 1,000 times is what's missing. I'll still recommend the game. I'll still recommend it for the people for sure. Like I feel like the goods way outweighed the bad. I'm just like, I'm getting frustrated, really frustrated at the bad stuff. I only tell the boys to play it so they can shit their little pants. Pants, we're gonna need to organize another Outlast Trials session.
Oh shit! Make life for the Raiders! Let them in! Let them in!
Yo, Barky Moo. Slinky, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Arctic Eggs. What the fuck is Arctic Eggs? How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How was stream? What did you get up to? What is Arctic Eggs? But I appreciate the raid. Slinky said you're nice. Oh, Slinky's not too shabby themselves. Appreciate the shout out. I am raiding and sleeping. Good night, Honk. Shoo, Honk, shoo. Peaches and Yuzi, thanks. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Have a good sleep. Peace out. I'm like, I don't want to go in this yet.
Grab yourself a tea bag and get a party hat from the party hat drawer, because it's
party time. Yeah. Well, I'll figure this part. I'll figure out. Well, it's all good. It's more just like when I'm lost in the house, it's going to be the part. No, thank you for the break, guys. Please, let's do a kindness. There's something easy. Go click on that link. Go check out. This is Marky Moo. Go hit him with a follow because we know follows are free and they are also very helpful. So I'm going to go head over there, hit you with a follow. I'll come check you out.
There are certain things in life that
we don't
just
want
go well.
the Macca's ad. And if you come with that raid, you don't know who I am. I'm MechaSpyro. I'm a variety caster from Melbourne, Australia. We're currently playing through a horror game called Visage. I have my problems with it, but most of it is pretty fucking good. Oh, it's over that way, I'm guessing. Oh, there's a door here. Is it scary? It's fucking terrifying, dude. You got to check out some of the jump scares that we've had. Can we share some of the clips, please? It's actually visible. I like to stream my games on like a little higher like brightness and visibility. I set my settings to what looks good on stream over like what they recommend, because games just have it so fucking dark, and I'm like, and then by the time it goes through and it gets compressed and like comes through stream and everything, it's already fucked. Yeah, there's some good jump scares. We've had a good time with it. I've nearly finished. We're coming in. Nah, you should watch them. How am I meant to do this? Chat, what am I meant to do? I'm panicking. I'm going full Anakin and panicking over here. Nah. Kiss the slime monster. It's not the doors. The door's not locked. I just wanted to see if it would actually kill me. And heads up, it does. I wasn't meant to get caught. Yeah. You guys wanted to see me kiss the slime monster. That's on you. Fucking creeps. Alright. I don't know what they want me to do. Alright, found it. Figured it out. So after Brayden's snooze, no worries. Have a good sleep and appreciate the raid, mate. I'll check you out next time you're gaming. Oh, I will. I just want to finish the game. I'm going away tomorrow. I'm heading up to Queensland. Heading up towards we're going to Palm Cove. Up like Port Douglas, Cairns way. Heading up Slinky's neck of the woods, but like another like 10 hours north. I actually don't know how many hours it would be. Yeah, every day is like... Every day at the moment is like 30 and sunny. Like Cairns. Alright, so I gotta do that on this side, I'm guessing? Yeah, I'm so excited. Taking baby on the plane for the first time. 20 hours north, damn. I feel like I'm gonna be... I thought I'd be chasing it. Ew, cans. And how far from... It's close, much closer to Townsville, isn't it? In Port Diddy, he's working on a barramundi farm. Oh, nice. Bring me as your babysitter. We already have 4 babysitters. We're taking up both set of grandparents as well. So 7 of us going. It'd be nice. Oh. Oh, shit. What if I fall in the water? Nothing. Had to test it, you know. Going for reals, no worries. I'll try and come check you out. I usually like to come check out the peeps that give me some love and try and show them some love. Oh, there's the well we looked at. 4 or 5 hours from here. You want to come drive up for a cheeky beer? Drive 4 to 5 hours for a beer. Worth it. Yeah. Yeah, Pants and Swippy are from Townsville. I had a feeling that was coming. Unfortunately. Why didn't you just move to Melbourne with fucking Swippy? You guys can be, you can be, partners. Waiting for the guy to push me in. Nice. Yeah, just move. Duh. Oh, stop spending money on I don't know, what do Townsvillians spend money on besides drugs? It's a dead body or two. Watching the Cowboys lose. Snakes and I will come to PAX one day. Like, is in 2 months one day. Fuck, PAX isn't long away. It's like 7 weeks away, isn't it? Oh, I gotta RSVP to the PAX Twitch party if I'm gonna go. If our dogs die before then, maybe. Fair enough. How old are the dogs? Alright, now I gotta figure out. Game could not save automatically. It's having issues. My parents' dog. She's a toy poodle cross bichon. She just had surgery on last Tuesday to remove a big tumor on her lungs. Very lucky that it hadn't spread. Made it to this age because they're riddled with health issues. Oh. Yeah, so she has to, my parents' dog has to go on, I don't need this anymore. Has to go on, so she had surgery. They got rid of everything that was on the CT scans, and now she has to go on chemo to make sure that she doesn't have any other, oh yeah, all that affliction stuff's gone. Nice. Have any other cancer cells in her body. But apparently dogs do a lot better with chemo than what humans do. That's what that's just what my sister told me, what she got told from the specialist. And it could extend her life for up to 18 months, but she's already pretty old. Alright, how do I trigger endgame here? Why does I have 2 irises? Smoke a bowl? Yeah. It's daytime. We made it to the morning. Till the morning comes. See, this sort of stuff. This is now leading me where I need to go. See? Blocked off. Move to the middle of nowhere and become a reclusive hobby farmer. Just become a Twitch streamer, full-time Twitch streamer. And then you can live wherever you want. Did you guys know? I don't know if you were here when I said the other day, but I've become a part business owner. I bought shares in the company that I've been working for the last 15 plus years. So now, I'm a father and a business owner within like 6 months of each other. Give you a job, please. Can you weld things? Or can you do... we've already got an accountant. Wild cancer cells. Same. Did you murder your family? I think you were. I can bring up a short explanation of it to help you go through it. And anytime's a good time to pick up a blowtorch and start pressing it against things. Yeah, exactly. So you were a doctor in the 50s that was doing tests on different patients. That's what I picked up on. I don't think you were the... No, I think you were the... I don't know, there was a lot of stuff going on throughout it. Like, the story is very... like... what's the word I'm looking for? What sort of welder do you have? You need to do TIG welding. It was very vague. It was very vague storytelling. That was a good ending because we got the mirror mask. Yeah, yeah, there are. There's a lot of different types. We're gonna do a quick, once this finishes, I don't know if there's anything else we need to do in the game. Yeah, so you've got oxy welding, MIG welding, stick welding, TIG welding, and then you have, those are like the main ones. And then there's gasless welding, submerged welding, and then after that, there just becomes a whole bunch of different shit. You're welcome. Very bright. What's Hall of Fame? Congrats on being in the game after 17 years. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, shut up. What is this? Oh, dead body. There are pages still missing. What is this? Alright, let's see if this is something. Yeah, but there's more game no. We're in the Hall of Fame. I have a feeling this just might be a list of names. The page is still missing. It might be people that back the game. Oh, there's another page. Yeah, I think it is. Nice. 10 on the 10. Find all pages from the appreciation book. 5% of players complete the family reunion ending. Like a whole bunch of these are like have less than 10%. Find the neighbor's masters, 5%. I feel like maybe a lot of people don't finish the game. All right, let's do this. All right, we're just gonna watch this quick 15-minute.
The gas heater's up, and it's the season of Nup. Catch up? Yeah, Nup. Pick me up? Sorry, Nup. Nothing's messing with this perfect setup.
Come on.
This winter, get cozy with a.
I want to see what they think about it. I want to see what like people's theories and everything are. It's good for anyone that wants to know. I like to go over this stuff when we finish games just to see if it's similar to what I have. But yeah, I think it's this family, but he's also testing on them and
welcome
stuff.
to another Story Explained video. In this one, we'll be looking at the story behind the amazing psychological horror game, Visage. Never before have I played a horror game that had me on edge as much as this one, and it really invigorated the genre for me. However, underneath all the tension and pure fear is a story based on real-life events which is just as deep and meaningful as it is terrifying. You ready? Let's go. So at the start, we see a man shoot 3 people, a woman and 2 children, and then turn the gun on himself. Fades to black and a person wakes up in a bare room sporting a limp and enters through a door into a hallway. It's made clear very early on that paranormal events are a regular occurrence in the house, and it's not long before things start to get really creepy. The character we play upon inspection has no hands or feet and no body. At first I thought this is just a developer oversight, but now it kind of makes sense. Our character is actually a ghost. Upon answering a phone call from our neighbour Rose, we find out that our character is known as Dwayne.
Hello, Dwayne. It's Rose, your neighbour.
Okay, I didn't think about the ghost thing.
Out of the way. The person who killed the people at the start was Dwayne. He killed his entire family and himself. This is partly mentioned on the radio at the start in the hallway.
His name is Dwayne Anderson.
Essentially, Dwayne is trapped in purgatory. The place
you missed the so little things that you miss.
And is trapped in the house as a spirit. What's more, Dwayne is being hunted and haunted by apparitions of the house's previous victims. The fact that Dwayne is a spirit has added weight when you factor in that every clock in the house is stuck at 3:33 a.m.
Which is the time he would have died.
Forward. 3:33 a.m. is
I did notice that.
The devil's hour, in which paranormal events occur tenfold. So the house,
and I think like
there's what is described as a
there's
we see various iterations during each chapter.
The second part, a second hand that's like ticking and not going anywhere.
Throughout the years, it's located in Riversdale, Oregon, USA. In a comic book from one of the upstairs bedrooms, which tells us of the neighbour Rose's backstory, we learn that 5 different groups lived in the house from the year 1961 up until 1985. 3 families and 2 single males. Lucy, her mother and father, occupied the house in 1961. Dolores, her husband George and their baby in 1962. Lewis Taylor in 1965. Raken Almatawa in 1970. And Dwayne Anderson and his family in 1985. So let's start at the 1960s. Lucy was a young girl who lived in the Visage house with her parents at the time of her death in the year 1961. She was an only child and a relatively normal girl at first, liking toys, drawing and tree houses. She then developed a friendship with a demon who would communicate with her through the TV. Eventually, Lucy killed her pet bird Pico under influence from the demon, As a result, her parents turned, albeit reluctantly, to medical treatments to fix her declining mental state.
So stupid. Imagine like your kid's 6 is like, alright, let's get some needles.
Treatment through syringes, which Lucy's mother didn't like too much.
I know all that. But who the hell prescribes syringes for a child?
Eventually, Lucy stopped referring to her mother as mum. But then one day, Lucy locked herself in the bathroom and literally ripped off her own jaw under the demon's influence, killing herself through blood loss as her parents desperately tried to get the door open.
Savage.
Dolores was a lady of elderly appearance who lived in the Visage house with her husband George and their baby at the time of their death. Dolores, after moving into the house, begins to suffer from dementia, bipolar, anxiety, and paranoia. Her husband George tries to take care of Dolores, but this backfires, likely due to his misunderstanding of mental health treatments.
Dolores' symptoms are aggravating. They tell me she's got symptoms of schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, psychosis, dementia, and more.
Dolores, as a result, becomes paranoid that George is up to something and thinks that he's trying to kill her using rat poison.
I knew it. I'll show you, you damned scoundrel, what bread you're worth.
She has violent episodes, sometimes attacking George and self-harming, eventually killing him in cold blood with 7 knives. Due to the guilt, she hangs herself.
Yeah, that was so savage.
Now, Lewis is fairly mysterious, so we'll get to him a little bit later. Raken was an ex-rugby player with a tall, muscular appearance who lived in the house on his own at the time of his disappearance in 1970. Raken, after moving to the house, begins to suffer from a disorder called scopophobia, which is defined as an excessive fear or anxiety caused by the feeling of being watched or stared at. He developed a paranoia as a result.
There you are, little piece of crap. You think you can get me that easily, huh? Nice try, you fucks!
Raken is admitted to a psych ward after firing a weapon in his home. The neighbour Rose reported him. He tries to escape due to his paranoia, breaks his legs jumping from a window, and after many tests he escapes his room again and ends up in what seems to be an underground part of the hospital, or it could be his home. We see that he gets locked up in a room where he eventually dies. Dwayne is the main protagonist of Visage. He lived in the Visage house with his family at the time of his death in the year 1985. A seemingly devout Catholic, Dwayne, after moving in, soon began to develop an addiction to alcohol and also developed depression and anxiety, further exacerbating his drinking.
Yeah,
Dwayne
okay.
suffers from
So
mental
we got
illness,
most of this
which is why
story.
there is a stress mechanic in the game. He neglected his wife and children more and more, and eventually killed his family and himself, and ended up as another victim in a long line of victims of the Visage mansion. But is Dwayne really a victim? So the entire game in its simplest form is Dwayne finding out and investigating what happened to the previous occupants of the house, Lucy, Dolores, and Raken.
Fuck, it would have been good to have the camera at the start, hey.
1 to 3 with chapter 4 being Dwayne's story.
But I went the wrong way. I literally went backwards on the stories.
Taylor. This is because Lewis's story is a little bit different.
It says
Throughout
like
the game, Dwayne.
So it says like it said when I was stuck on something and I was looking it up. It's like, oh yeah, start with Lucy and then Dolores and then Raken. So what did I do? Without even realizing, I went Raken, Dolores, Lucy. So I didn't get the camera until the end.
Contains 7 VHS tapes, 3 after completing chapters and the other 4 upon finding them scattered about the house. These tapes are addiction, greed, negligence, indifference, pride, prison, and affliction. But before I go into what I believe these tapes tell us about Dwayne and his past, I need to mention something called Project MKUltra. In the 1950s and 60s, the CIA was tasked with
listened to a
creating
podcast
mind
about
control
this
drug
the other
which
day.
would be weaponized and used against enemies of the US. The director of the MKUltra program, Sidney Gottlieb, paid around $240,000 to buy up all of the world's LSD and distributed it to hospitals, clinics, and prisons under the guise of a bogus foundation.
If only all that LSD
asking
was
them
that
to carry
cheap
out
now.
research projects on patients and prisoners.
Ice break.
All right. Sometimes I feel like I should get YouTube Premium or whatever it's called. Premium, because I've started using YouTube a lot more and I hate it. But whatever.
Let's start by breaking down each VHS tape. In the addiction videotape, we see Dwayne being told by a man in a plague doctor's mask, which obviously symbolises Dwayne's thoughts and his guilt, to drink his problems away, leading to an over-reliance on alcohol.
Don't you worry, my friend. Just take a sip, and everything's gonna be back to normal. Go ahead. Drink a little of this wonderful.
I don't think I had my
It'll do you real good.
I don't think I had my
What
subtitles
developed this
on. That's
alcoholism?
why I missed
Well,
a lot of the
what comes
text.
next might explain this. In the Greed videotape, we see Dwayne signing a contract which simply says, "You don't give an F." See, it's my theory that Dwayne was involved in Project MKUltra and was working for the CIA. My thinking is that this could have been a non-disclosure agreement which the government made him sign to keep their involvement in MKUltra a total secret, which was in fact a classified operation. This is where I believe everything started. In the negligence videotape, we see that Dwayne is neglecting his family and turning to drink even further. This is likely due to his growing guilt about what the government is making him do. In the indifference videotape, we learn that Dwayne has basically stopped caring. A vision of his wife accuses him of having a cold indifference.
Recently, you've been scaring everyone with your cold indifference.
His tape also shows us that Dwayne is taking various pills, and his wife asks who is prescribing them for him. Dwayne is essentially taking these pills to help him deal with his guilt, the drinking, the depression, and the anxiety of what he has done and his involvement in MKUltra. His wife even says to him that she is only with him
The
for his money,
MKUltra stands
and
a
she
bit
thinks it's
different and
probably blood
interesting.
money, but she doesn't even care.
I'm only with you because you have money. It's probably blood money, but I don't care.
In the Pride videotape, it's pretty much confirmed to us what Dwayne did for a job, as it's revealed that Dwayne spent some of his time working in a chemist's lab. There is even a timesheet on the side with his name on it, and there is a chemical structure for LSD hanging on the wall. His lab is fronted by
I
a
didn't
thing
know
called
that.
Health Pharmacy. Prison is a VHS tape in which Dwayne has to knock down 4 walls to escape through an exit wall while being hunted by an apparition of a tall man covered in a dark substance. I believe this tape serves as a visual representation of Dwayne's fear that he would be sent to prison for his involvement in MKUltra, and possibly something else. Finally, in the Affliction videotape, Dwayne walks through what seems to be a water treatment plant. After walking through, Dwayne ends up at a well. Bodies start floating up to the surface of the water, and Dwayne gets pulled into the well
Okay, so
by
all
a
the
guy
people
who
that
looks
he's
like
died
covered in something.
doing all
Now,
this
is that
training?
significant in any way? Well, yes, I think it is. Remember I talked about MKUltra, the super secret CIA experiment which ran from 1953 to the mid-1960s.
If you guys don't know about
Took place
MKUltra,
during
you
the
should
Cold
definitely
War in
like
response
check
to
it
the
out.
efforts of the Soviet Union under
It's literally been proven that it's not a conspiracy. It was a conspiracy for a very long time, but it's proven that it wasn't even it's not a conspiracy. They were actually trying to mind control people.
taking their own mind control experiments, which raised a significant interest in psychological manipulation. This project was eventually shut down.
You
around
should definitely check it,
and
watch
all
a podcast
records
or
of it
something
were
on
destroyed
it.
in 1973. Before it was officially shut down, it was widely believed by officials that the thought of introducing LSD into the water supply to control an entire populace was in fact an effective one. Could this be what the Affliction tape is referring to, that the water supplies were secretly being spiked and people were dying as a result? Is this vision a manifestation of Dwayne's guilt for what he was involved in? Certainly interesting. In this tape we also recover a staff door pass from someone's locker. Remember I mentioned Lewis Taylor earlier in the video? This locker belonged to Lewis Taylor. Rose mentions in the comic that Lewis has been unhappy working at the water treatment plant for a while and that she's worried about him.
Should have probably paid
Something
more
sinister been
attention
happening
to
at water
that
plant.
comic book.
Notice as well the black substance that leads to Lewis Taylor's locker. Familiar? Lewis Taylor's photo on his pass certainly seems to resemble someone that we've seen before. So I believe that through everything we see in the game, it all loops back to Dwayne. Dwayne worked as a chemist in a lab producing LSD under a company name called Health Pharmacy in 1953. Now we know that the CIA used bogus foundations to distribute LSD to hospitals in order to carry out research projects on patients during the 50s and 60s. Lucy was given medicated treatment at a hospital by a doctor sometime before her death in 1961, as this is confirmed through dialogue from her parents and that there are numerous depictions of Lucy being drugged. Dolores was evaluated for mental disorders before her death in 1962. She was suffering with dementia, but I do believe that she was being given LSD at the hospital, and as a result, she experienced other changing behaviours and developed other issues as a result. This, I believe, ties into the timeline of the MKUltra experiments, and they were essentially being administered LSD. Due to the location of the house, they likely both went to the same psych ward for treatment, the same psych ward that we visit in Raken's chapter. Lo and behold, both Lucy and Dolores' conditions worsened and they ended up killing themselves. MKUltra shut down in 1966, a year after the death of Lewis Taylor. I think Dwayne had an even bigger role in the MKUltra fiasco than we were actually led to believe. I think Dwayne was being manipulated by his higher-ups into carrying on secret work for the CIA, and I believe that they placed him at the water treatment plant under the guise of being an employee. His job? To spike the water supply for Riversdale. One problem. I believe Lewis Taylor found out what Dwayne was up to. Dwayne, with no other option, killed Lewis Taylor, likely drowning him. This explains why Lewis Taylor appears in the house as an apparition and haunts Dwayne. And finally, this leads us on to Raken. I believe the CIA covertly spiked Raken's water supply with LSD and bugged his house to watch him and surveil his behaviour. This was perfect for them, as Raken lived alone and there was no collateral. We meet Raken and get glimpses of his behaviour, his paranoia spiralling out of control. He thought he was being surveilled and watched, and he actually was. This is why in the Raken chapter, Through the Eyes of Dwayne, we experience it as if
right, yeah, sure.
Camera. It's because Raken was actually being monitored. When he fires his weapon at what appears to be an apparition of Lewis Taylor at the start of chapter 3, his neighbour Rose hears the shots and calls the police.
Yes,
Probably more out of concern
chapter
for a
3,
neighbour than
my
anything
chapter
else.
1.
And here's section.
How you doing, Avon? Welcome.
He claims that someone broke into his home and bugged it. But
I'm
police
just
could find
just
no
watching
evidence
like
of
a
break-in.
just a quick rundown of the game after finishing it. I just want to know what the some of the ending meant.
This would indicate that someone gained access to the house, someone who had easy access to it and knew the layout. Raken mentions
Very
in the
good
hospital
game.
that the
Few
medication
issues
they're
that I
giving him
wasn't
is
happy
making
with,
everything
but
worse,
majority of
and
it
he's
was like
getting
fucking
more
mid.
and more paranoid and violent. It's not really clear what Dwayne is doing at this point.
Oh,
in
yeah,
his
have you
work.
played it
He
before?
Could be at the water treatment plant, and he could be working surveillance for the CIA. We simply don't know. But he knows Raken somehow.
Nah.
When you're the chief operating officer every day.
We're just like watching it on YouTube without YouTube Premium, so got to deal with ads as well. But no, I've picked up on majority of it, but there's so much. Like it's such a deep story. How long are we going for? 3.5 hours. Oh, at least we finished it.
Raken even uses Dwayne's name, as did Dolores. Did Dwayne at some point work at the hospital in the psych ward administering
I
LSD to the
honestly, I think
patients?
Dwayne was
Certainly an
gave.
interesting theory. In terms,
I think Dwayne gave Lucy the. Like, I think Dwayne gave everyone, like, was working on everyone the whole way through. And then I reckon at the end, he got put in that house as like, all right, we need you to go back in for like one last thing, blah, blah, blah. But I think Dwayne gave Lucy the injections. I think Dwayne gave Dolores, was helping her out with her schizophrenia and bipolar and everything else. And then was giving her LSD to help. Because when they did like with MK Ultra, they weren't just trying to just mind control people. They were trying to help diseases. They were trying to use it to. So they were trying to use the LSD to get LSD to get people to like control their mind, but that would help them to not have like all like your mental problems, like your bipolar, just schizophrenia and stuff like that. It didn't work, but that's why I think he's worked with. I think that Lucy was having issues, probably maybe schizophrenia. I'm not too sure, but she was sick. So they tried to do it to mind control her to get her better so she doesn't really kill her bird again. But that was injections. And then, yeah, Dolores was having issues, as her husband George was saying. So Dwayne gave her LSD and tried to help her mind control. And then the same with, obviously, Reagan. I think he was in charge of it all. Believe they have no illness or alter the body. Exactly. Because they really did believe that the LSD and what they were doing, what they were teaching, they could mind control them into believing that sort of stuff. It wasn't like go to Russia and become a secret agent. It was none of that. It was literally just to make people do little things. Which is really, yeah, it's interesting now, like watching this back, because the thing is, like I found, when you're streaming games, or even just, unless you play a game like 2 or 3 times, you don't pick up on a lot of, like I picked up on a lot. Like I picked up on Dwayne worked at the institution in 1953. I picked up on like all the different, like there was a bunch of different stuff that I picked up on. There's a lot that I missed out on. And then also theories I like to see where people...
In terms of MK Ultra, it wasn't until 1977 that US Congress held a hearing and put a complete stop to it. At this point, the project was made public knowledge, but most of the individual records of people being used as experiments were destroyed. I think that Dwayne moved into the house after the program shut down around the year 1977 to be closer to his work. It's clear from the glimpses into Dwayne's life that he harbours massive guilt for his part in the experiments and the lives ruined as a result. He seems to be a devout Catholic and even has a confessional booth in his home. Dwayne probably felt that he couldn't leave the CIA or the project due to the fear of being silenced. After spiralling, Dwayne eventually succumbs to his guilt and depression and kills his entire family and himself. Dwayne wakes up in purgatory and has to live out the trauma of his 3 victims before he can find peace himself. I'm certain that this is how everything circles back to Dwayne and that he was involved in it all.
The purgatory thing's really cool. Like the fact that you need the mirror mask so you can get that happy ending. Like in purgatory, you go through, you experience... So you're experiencing 7 different things. So I guess you're experiencing like your 7 sins, maybe? Your 7... Yeah, it might be actually. And maybe like to get the good ending, you're experiencing the 7 sins you're facing him. You're facing your problem, dealing with him, getting through that grief, as well as experiencing the 3 main chapters of the story. They get so deep when like having a discussion. Well, obviously we're not having a discussion because I'm just watching a video, but having a video where someone's mentioning stuff and it's triggering stuff.
From the start. Why else would the vision of Dwayne's wife in the Indifference tape mention the exact way that Lucy...
And that's why if you don't go through all these and do like the Indifference tape, you don't do like there's the seven VHS tapes. If you don't do them because they're an optional thing, and then you finish the game, I'm wondering because you haven't faced it, you like because so we at the end we flew. It was daytime. It was that really bright happy ending. I'm really curious if you don't do that, go down and you finish the game, if you pretty much you go to hell because you haven't faced and succumbed to your past.
And died. Moreover, if this person in the Plague Doctor mask symbolizes Dwayne's guilt, why is Dwayne's guilt saying this as if he's the one that did it?
You'd be so confused without those tapes. The tapes, yeah, no, they filled in a lot. The tapes were very vague though. I ended up, I had one of my mods just like running me through because my biggest issue with the game is the lack of direction while you're in the house. I don't mind if you run around, like if you're get lost because you're exploring and you're enjoying it and you're finding things and you miss things. I ran around the house more times than I can count, just lost because the sense of direction for a video game was just not there in some parts. I love the game, but that's my, like if they just had a little bit more direction in the game to help gamify it and make you get to those points, not necessarily quicker, but actually a bit more obvious so that you can find your way. And like I've had people that we've had in chat that I'm talking to that have rage quit because they were running around in circles. They just got lost. And like, fuck this. It's not what you want your game to do. You've got such a good story, good game, one of the scariest games I've played. And then it's getting let down because you haven't built mechanics into the game to help it the direction. When you're in the levels, when you go into any of the VHS tape stories, or like once you're in them, or in the actual chapters themselves, when you're not in the house, yeah. But this is what like. It's there and stuff, but there's stuff going on the whole time. And I'm sure, like, if I played it again, I'll be like, oh. But it just, for the first time playing it, I felt like there was just. I'm not saying it needed to be like big shining red light, like go here, but just something a little bit more obvious. You'd maybe make that. Yeah, maybe that is good for like a hardcore version. But having it just that little bit more, like honestly, like just like a little hint or something, like little hints here and there, like when you got to, you're doing the, which one was it? You go down, you climb down, you drop down into the lab, and then you find out about Dwayne's past. I was lost, but I was in one room. I'm like, oh, maybe I need a sledgehammer. So I reloaded when you got the sledgehammer. The sledgehammer disappeared. I'm like, all right, it's in this room. You're in a room, you figure it out, you smash something, you get through, you get the axe, and then you get out of there. And you go, okay. I didn't need a lot of direction because it was such a small confined space. When the house is 3 stories, like you got basement, it's literally a maze. Like they made it they've made it into a maze on purpose. When the house is a maze and it's 3 stories and things just slightly change, you've just got a voice echoes leading you, as you said. It's just it's like 2% off being perfect. Like the game story was awesome, creepy as hell, had a lot of good information. It was just like, I reckon it was like 2-3% off just being a perfect game.
Want me to stab you with 7 knives? Want me to rip the jaw off your ugly face? How about I break both your legs and leave you to rot in a cellar? You're a disgrace.
Dwayne essentially played a part in all of their deaths, however small, and now needs to face up to it. When Raken is left to die in the cellar, someone mysterious wearing a suit shuts him in and locks the door. I'm not sure if I 100% believe this is Dwayne or not. It could be, but
these
we'll
are some
anyway,
these are some of the best
moments. What I
moments.
think is the underlying story of this great game. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up or a comment on your thoughts. Subscribe too so you don't miss out on any future content. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right, let's go ending. And then we'll move on. Okay, quick one. All right, let's go this one.
How good's the combo of getting an Uber?
Yeah, but look, I played Silent Hill 2 not long ago, and it did feel like it just had that little bit more direction.
Visage is a metaphoric game
check
where
out
a
these.
man is punished for his cruel crimes back in real world. Crimes that correlate with real life events back in 50s. The game contains a lot of jump scares and a lot of unsettling stories, which are in a way inspired by true stories. Hi folks,
Great moments in the game.
I'm your narrator. Here's a spoiler warning for any of you who haven't played the game yet. With that said, let's begin.
Oh no.
This segment will very briefly recap the story. I have already made a video thoroughly explaining the story, which you can watch by hitting the card above. If you have already done so, and you want to skip the recap, you can do so by going to the time indicated. Dwayne Anderson shoots his family and himself.
Fine. You should die.
After watching all of the tape and collecting
Sorry,
all
I missed that one thing, but that's the issue I had with the Silent Hill remake. The game is so good, but the direction is severely lacking. I didn't find any of the Silent Hill 2 direction lacking at all, and that's just me. Cool. Yeah, I found that I didn't have any. Didn't have any issue with the Silent Hill 2 remake. I guess it's probably just a personal thing. Just seemed like shitload to explore and go through. Need good mental mapping. Yeah, but you also had a map in that game, which I found, and it automatically scratched it off. The difference that I find with it is that game was designed for the exploring, it probably took I reckon it took away from some of the horror elements on it, because you just, all right, there's a building to go into. All right, all right, there's nothing in here. All right, go to the next one. Oh, yep, okay, there's nothing in here. Where Visage, like, it all felt like, I felt like every room had a reason to be there. One, it was a house. But two, every room had a point to it. But yeah, it was just those little things that were just lacking. But yeah, I think, yeah, Silent Hill 2 remake was way too open. But they tried to do, it was like partially open world. But yeah, you had the map. But I think it's, yeah, everybody's different on how they do it. Like, someone else probably could have played this,
transforms the time into day.
Like, played this and not had a single issue with it as well, right? But I think streaming it, talking, playing it over different, like, a week and a half or whatever, just...
Which is suggestive of Dwayne not being stuck at the same time anymore. Or his purgatory. And then he opens the basement door, which leads him to a bright white screen with his family in the distance, presumably waiting for Dwayne, forgiving him, but most importantly, Dwayne himself forgiving himself.
So he had hands in that too.
His family. The credits then roll with a heavenly forest at the background. The question is, why a man such as Dwayne, who was involved in a cruel experiment, causing death and misery on vulnerable people, having such a happy ending? And what was the entire game suggestive of? Wasn't he being punished for what he did? My understanding from the game goes like this. Dwayne was a Catholic average married man who moved into a new house to have a decent American dream life. He was a biochemist scientist whose talents were exploited by an evil organization. Dwayne ends up signing a contract which seems to be a non-disclosure agreement to keep the project a secret. Hence why he doesn't talk to his family about what's going on for about 3 decades.
You don't talk, you don't sleep in the bedroom, you don't get out at all, you just don't care, do you? Why don't you just leave?
Mom.
Why aren't you like that?
I think the biggest thing is this, like, he's facing all his demons in these VHS stories, and that's why he gets the happy ending, because if you do them all, you go through and you face your deepest demons.
Pain and suffering on unknowing civilians. Dwayne was one of the scientists
he makes
who
his way
was
back.
synthesizing hallucinogenic drugs and mixing them with drinking tap water, under the orders of an organization which in real life was CIA. The drugs cause hundreds of people to die and develop mental disorders, to the point of killing themselves and the loved ones around them. Understanding the pain and mental drama Dwayne alongside his colleagues were bestowing upon people, Dwayne relies heavily on drugs and alcohol.
What do you reckon, Haven? Or if anyone else in chat have thoughts?
And not being able to talk about it makes him seem like a man unhappy with his marriage and family, causing more pain on his own family. Dwayne then eventually retires. Now unable to live with himself, he proceeds to kill his restrained family and himself. As Dwayne was a religious man, he believed in heaven and hell. As apparent from statues of religious figures, he realizes that he has committed major sins, and due to that...
Oh my god.
Punt with Ladbrokes and see where the big money's going with big bets.
finds himself in a purgatory. In fact,
that's why when I went down that room and shot myself, I came back into this room.
If the purgatory he is placed in is real, as in what we all will experience depending on
if you do that before you, I think if you do that before you finish the actual story,
his personal beliefs making him experience those events. I believe the purgatory he's placed in is due to his own personal beliefs, as everything he experiences is based on what he already knows. All the victims he was a culprit of tormenting, his own misdeeds destroying his family, and being in a purgatory where he has to suffer enough to find redemption.
It makes sense him being a ghost,
due to his
though.
own religious.
The thing that the other guy brought up. So while you're playing the game, no hands, it's all just floating, and that's why there's issues. That's why shit ends up behind. Yeah, makes it like based on true events. The annoying parts, shit just getting caught. It makes sense because he didn't have hands. He's not holding in front of it. It's all floating because he's a ghost. The scenes that he's a human, or at the end where he redeems himself, he's got hands. So they've obviously done that for a reason.
Beliefs. For this ending, Dwayne has to experience the pain of his victims. He has to also face all of his sins, which are represented in the 7 videotapes. Addiction, which was his addiction to alcohol and drugs. His greed, which was signing the contract involving him in an unethical experiment. Maybe for a better pay. His negligence, which showed how he neglected his own health and his family's. His indifference towards his family, driving them mad and causing distance. His pride, which made him feel like an important man in his inhumane lab, with a banner saying that they're changing human lives, as if they're celebrating.
I saw the banner, I didn't see what it was on.
Which shows how he imprisoned people in their own minds. And finally, Affliction, which shows how many people died due to spiking the tap water. Only after all those experiences and terror, Dwayne forgives himself in the perspective of his own religious beliefs. The mask is then completed in a room filled with
one brand of case
figures,
beer on the
and
shelves with
after
some
wearing
crazy
this
deep
mask,
imagery. Yeah.
absolving his sins, he becomes
And then you get
a new
5
man
slabs
when he joins
and
his
just walking
family,
through aisles, and it's
who
all
in
just
his own
beer.
eyes have forgiven him. Therefore, the entire game is Dwayne's subconscious not forgiving himself for his deeds and life choices. As in a dialogue from his wife, we hear that she doesn't forgive him, which in fact is distorted with a man's voice, which is suggestive of Dwayne thinking those.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to die, Dwayne?
It's got to be one of the scariest games I've played as well. Do you play many horror, Haven?
I'm only with
You said you played Silent Hill 2 Remake. Are you excited? Have you... I don't know if you've played much Resident Evil, but are you excited for the remakes of Code Veronica and Zero?
Dwayne
the rumors
is allowed to join his family.
They're not rumors. They just haven't said when they are coming out.
In this ending, Dwayne repeatedly shoots himself with the revolver for 6 times. Each time, he goes back to the room with tiles and the black goo substance, until the 7th time when the gun is empty. He then goes to the bottom of a well, representative of a metaphoric place where all his victims ended, as seen in the Affliction videotape. He then is stuck in this endless well, presumably for eternity. Dwayne experiences this ending if the mask doesn't get completed, and he doesn't wear it. That's because he doesn't suffer enough and doesn't face all of his sins. Each time he dies, he loops back, each death for each sin presumably, until the last time when the gun is empty, and he has to be stuck in an endless well for eternity. Or in other words, being stuck in a hell he built for people back in real world.
Oh, that's such a deep, dark ending. So they don't do it for you. Why?
That's about it for this video.
There's stuff kind of like this though, with psychological elements. Yeah.
Telling the tragic story of the neighbor, Rose. You can stay tuned by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell not to miss out on it.
Cool. Let's go over here now. Have you played Doki Doki Literature Club? I can uninstall this now. What are we missing out on? Drink the hot chocolate. Just having a look at this. Complete the void ending. You wrap Bernard the alien back to planet. What? Oh yeah. A few secret. I'm not gonna play it again. So what's the next spooky game? Am I gonna keep playing Doki Doki? Probably. Leave it there. Next spooky game, I'm thinking of doing Dead Space remake. I've got it. I'm pretty sure I've got it installed. Yeah, I've already got it installed. Ready to go. So I'll see how that goes. But I'll probably take a break from a spooky one on the next time. We've played a couple of horror games in a row. That's going to be different sort of jump scares compared to this, though. Did you watch those videos, Haven? The jump. I've got horror games that I've got installed. I probably need to organize Outlast Trials with Pants again. I got Song of Horror. Pony Island for the more psychological stuff. Choo Choo Charles. Cabin Factory, Dead Space. They're all the horror games I've got coming up. But I got a few other games I want to get through as well. I can move. I got a Trello list that I've got all my games on. Visage can now go to completed. Wait, was Doki Doki on this, or did I just add that in? Yeah, I got Dead Space Remake, Deltarune, Adamfall. I might do Viewfinder as something different. Cabin Factory, Bramble, Disco Elysium, Song of Horror, Road 96, Choo Choo Charles, Tormented Souls. That's another one. It looks pretty good. So we got quite a bit coming up. I just need to work it all out, you know. I'm busy boy, but I'm planning on doing some more like this time streams, like night time streams coming up. So that's because at the moment we're doing Friday Arvos, Sunday Arvos. But as baby Spyro gets better at going to bed at like 7, I'm going to start doing like 7 o'clock start streams like I did tonight. But I'll be aiming for like 2 like probably 2.5 hour streams, like 7 till 9:30, no longer than that. And then just doing Friday Arvos. So I might go back to doing 3 days a week if it all works, when it works. But all right. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all. We got through it. I think my underwear's clean. It's always fun. Grudge Child in a Dark Room. Yeah. Which one was that one? And then yeah, and then I had the other person I wasn't expecting in there as well. That was all. There was no. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, there was no fakey in that. That was literally what I felt. Oh, we're almost at 100 followers on TikTok. I feel like a lot of people don't follow on TikTok. It's actually crazy. I feel like people like a heap of videos. Yeah, but I got grey pants on which show everything. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna raid over to Red Blazer. I don't get to see him all the time on. I gotta also share. Wait, let me have a look at this. I'm just watching their video back that Adski did. Because then I can download that. Cool. Alright, save, download portrait version. Cool. I'm going to, Jesus. I just know straight away it's Adski, right? Alright, I'll be back. So, I'm going away tomorrow. I'm away for a week. So, I won't be live until Friday week, which is the 5th or something. The 5th of August. So, you'll be able to see, I'll be posting stuff on all my socials and that. I'll be putting photos up. So, if you want to keep up to date, just jump on all that. I'll decide in the next week what we're going to be doing next. But until then, stay safe. Have a great week. And I'll see you next time. Peace.